Bro. I know you were not feeling good last week, so hope you're feeling better. Hope the week is starting off good. How are you?
Oh yes, the week definitely started off good. Feeling much better now. Sorry for not being available last week, guys. We need
Nah,
more likes. We need more likes and more subscriptions. So yeah,
don't cry, bro.
that
Don't cry.
that way I wouldn't have like any excuse to
Just be
say
better. Just be
I'm not
better.
feeling
Just be
well.
better. Just be better. Okay. Do you want to jump straight in or anything else that you want to preamble? Like, share, subscribe.
Nah, man, they already know. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Like, do I need to tell you guys? Do I need to tell you guys? Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friend, tell your friend. Red flags. Spread the word.
Noted,
Yeah.
noted, noted, noted. Okay, so let's just jump right away into my favorite segment, NBA. Kind of like a anticlimactic week, bro. Like we all thought that Giannis was going to get traded. I already speculated about Ja getting traded, and I obviously had like stakes in the game. Like the Heat were both interested in both players, like aggressively pursuing them, but it seemed like there wasn't really going to be a deal. There wasn't a deal.
Yeah.
So when the Warriors traded away Kaminga and Buddy Hield for Christoph Porzingis, I kind of knew that it was not going to be as
Mm,
interesting of a deadline day. But I mean, there was a little bit of intrigue prior to that. We had the big AD trade to the Wizards,
yeah.
pairing him with Trey Young and their young center star or power forward. I don't know between him and David. Somebody's going to play center and power forward. They're looking like
Yeah.
they might be also be a top uh, lottery pick this year. So they might be looking to retool their team. The Dallas don't really seem like they got much back in return. I think they literally got Chris Middleton and some other pick compensations. Again, looking back on the Luca trade for what they finally got for AD, which was like the bedrock of the swap, it seems like they've gotten like a three picks or three first round picks with dead cap or no, sorry, some salary that's going to expire pretty soon. So ultimately, if I look at other players that were being traded, um, you look at the guy that went to the Magics, Jared Jackson from the Minnesota, no, Memphis Grizzlies. He also
Hmm.
was like three or four first round picks traded to the Jazz. The guy that was traded before him, he was also three picks, four picks. So it's kind of like if those guys, and I'll class them as like your good players, but not like superstars. If they're
Yeah.
going for three, four draft picks, someone who is a franchise like NBA logo type of player and Luca, like how are you going to only get three or four picks? Three picks, and then I think one swap was their overall haul. The players don't really matter because again, like I said, those are just like dead salaries that they're looking to sort of dump. But are they really ready for a real build? Like, do you think like they've what are your takes on the trade?
Three, three future second round picks, two first round picks, 2026 and 2030 is what Dallas will get, right? I don't know. I don't. So I think I think it was more of them just trying to get rid of Luca, right? At the end of the day, and they they kind of gambled with the mindset of yeah, when they get AD in to play with Kyrie, right? Like they will be able to like make a push and win at that point. Like it was kind of like a win now kind of trade at the time, but I guess they weren't really banking on both of them getting hurt like after a few minutes type shit. So yeah, the whole thing blew up in their face and like
Yeah,
they've
I
been
think
able
that
to salvage what they can from it. It's just how I
the,
see it.
the biggest conspiracy is like why did they not have like an open auction for Luca? Because it was almost like thief in the night. Lakers came, did the whole deal. The whole
Yeah,
conspiracy is obviously the NBA trying to get superstars in big markets and ensure that the marketability of the league continues.
for sure.
But beyond that, I still feel like there are a lot of like unreasonable things. I think that the GM who traded Luca away eventually got hired by the Lakers as like one
Bro,
of their
so
front
so
office staff.
I just look at the whole like Lucas AD Luca AD trade as like teams have, like if you see the way the Bucks have handled the Yanis situation, right? Like they are, like it's not like they were not teams they could have done business with, like for Yanis, right? But they've looked at the Luca thing and it's now like a learning point. Like, yeah, when you have an asset like that, just wait till the end of the season, right? And get the best value that you can get for that asset is how I see it. Like I feel like there will be more on the table for Giannis in the offseason for sure.
I
Like
mean,
in terms
certainly
of the
like the
trade.
Heat and Minnesota and I think potentially Detroit have more draft picks that they can offer.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that maxed out their full offer was the Warriors, and if they weren't accepting that offer, where basically they were giving them three unprotected first round picks post the Curry era, like Curry would have been 40 or plus, it was kind of like if you're not going to take that, then I don't think there's anything in the market right now that I think your
Yes.
Spurs, your Rockets, those guys with like young, um, good players under salary, like under contracts, were not interested in buying high for Giannis. So yeah. Anyhow, we'll see how the NBA shapes up at the end of the season. Like we said, what we have to
For
look
sure.
forward to is the NBA All Star. Yeah, we broke it to you last time. Just wanted to again recap because I've had to do a little bit of research to understand this whole new format, but I'll just try to explain it quickly. There are three teams. There are two US teams and one world team. The two US teams are 8 players each, and then the world team has 9 players, but actually it's eight because Giannis is out hurt.
Yeah.
And SG has been also ruled out, and he was replaced by Shengun from the Rockets. The between the two US teams, like they're split based on age, which I think is kind of interesting. We have US stars and then we have US stripes, and a lot of the stripe players are players who have played in the NBA, Team USA for the Olympics and the FIBA World Cup and stuff like that. So it's kind of like an interesting setup. Initially, it was very much like big teams versus small teams, but I kind of see like it's been rejigged a little bit. So we'll see who comes out up top. They are basically going to play each other once, and then the winner is then going to
Yeah.
make it to the final game, and then that's going to be the actual final game. Be interesting to see if it's a world or it's I mean, a final, or if it's a world USA. Maybe the big guys or the young guys. So we'll see. They're
We'll
definitely
see.
trying to make it a little bit more engaging.
We'll see
Um,
for sure.
yeah,
It's this week. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Like if you are looking for something to watch, right? Because we're moving to NFL now, and yeah, like the NFL season is done. So
yeah,
these
more basketball
this
content. We're
this
gonna have to.
these other sports can get some more airtime now. Yeah.
Fair.
Anyway, moving on.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl? Because I didn't get to watch most of it. I watched the first half,
Yes,
and
yes, yes,
how was the
yes,
experience? You had like a whole Super Bowl party and everything.
yes, guys. So like, do a Super Bowl watch party at my building. You know, hosted with my better half.
It
Some of you
means
might know
it's
who she
sprawling
is.
crib. Guys, you should see it. So Shay doesn't need YouTube money.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop liking, guys. Don't stop watching, please. We need to get monetized. Like we've been doing this long enough, guys. Help us get monetized. Anyway, uh it was a nice event. Like had a couple friends over. Uh, you know, nice convos, good vibes. good ball. Yes, in case you didn't know, I was supporting the Seahawks. Like three Niger guys on defense, like Uche Nwosu, Nicky Mawari, Boye Mafe, like and for people who follow like
There were nice guys
Nigerian
on
Nigerian Twitter, like sorry,
there were
what
nice
you say?
guys in England's offensive line, so you could have supported both teams.
Bro, I think it was just like one guy on like the England's offense. Like
And he was the guy that they were just dealing with.
bro, like that guy did he like he didn't have help. They had no hope. Like so prior to the Super Bowl, Drake May, the Patriots quarterback, had been sacked 15 times in the postseason alone, right? And he got sacked 6 times yesterday for a loss of 43. Like it wasn't a good outing. It wasn't a good outing. Like I told people, right, like the Super Bowl basically has two momentum swings guaranteed, right? And the team who wins is the team that can create like the most separation, right? When they have the momentum. And yeah, the Seahawks went up 19 and before like the Patriots could even like muster any form of offense because they like just went down the field and scored again. But like yeah, they built up some momentum and like in the process of everything, like Mike McDonald's defensive scheme was just crazy. Always rushing for showing the same look every time. And I like I don't know how that defense is able to be that good, but it's so scary given like these guys have like 70 million in cap space, bro.
They
And they
had
just won the Super Bowl.
they had a lot of I mean they're gonna pay their guys. That's the first thing. Like it was
Yeah,
kind
they
of
have money to pay their guys, bro. So like
I'm telling you, like
they can keep the team together
no,
at least
yes,
for the most part.
they're going to do that, but that is then going to lead to sort of like you not being able to improve your team. It's the same thing like the Eagles had. Like, okay, there were like two players that we let go, one on the D line and one on the O line. The O line guy is probably the one that hurt us the most. But point being is that you bring back most of the guys, but where you have the issues, you know, Sam Darnold is not being paid. So what he signed like a 2 year deal or a 3 year deal. He's going to eventually they're going to want to renew his contract. That's going to be cap hit. Not this season, but the subsequent not the subsequent after, but just like 3 seasons it will kick in and stuff like that. So ultimately they need to capitalize on the momentum they have. They need to build the roster again and rejig it and just do the whole pushing it down the road and hoping that the cap continues to grow each year.
This
But
will,
yeah, the stuff that you mentioned about the D line was good, bro. Like that was to me was the most interesting part about the whole game. The
bro,
blitz from the secondary, what's his name, Witherspoon or yeah, Witherspoon.
bro. Like Stephon Diggs. Like I need to just pivot to Stephon Diggs a bit because like a
You
lot
need to
of
dig at
people,
digs.
kinda like a lot of people kept mentioning Stephon Diggs. Like as you can imagine, like some of our female listeners here, right? Like oh Stephon this, Stephon that. Like daddy this, baby daddy that. That like keeping it with within like the scope of football, like brother was a ghost. I think he only had like 3 catches yesterday for like that something. Like yeah, not a very good outing for Diggs yesterday. Um, but away from football, like Stephon Diggs and Cardi B might have broken up yesterday.
What is
Did
this
you hear
random?
that?
This
Did you hear
random
that?
news
Did
that
you
was
hear that? Like,
this is not
bro,
this is
I,
not our niche.
I,
We're
I,
speaking outside of our niche, brother.
I know, but like, I just need to, like, I need to break this up because, like, teaching moments, like, she spent 1.2 million on a Super Bowl after party that neither of them attended. He, she, apparently, she found out that, you know, there was another baby mama that was sat in the front row. She didn't get front row seats. the other person got front row seat with her kid, and she was rocking the Diggs jersey. Like it has struck me on Christmas Day when like Cardi was posting video with her own child and Diggs was with the other person's child celebrating Christmas. Maybe with the other person, we don't know. But teaching moments,
Speaking
teaching
again,
moments,
I have. I'm
teaching
out of.
moments.
Yo,
Back to
I have
back
not.
to red flags.
Don't have
Back to red flags. Back to
any
red
opinion
flags.
about this, please.
Back to red flags. Back to red flags. Um, we skipped one Niger guy, the backup QB for the Seattle Seahawks. Jalen Miro, Jalen Olua Sheon. No, yeah, I think that's it. That's his middle name. Like he's a Yoruba boy. If you didn't know that,
Yeah, what did he do? What did he do?
he was the backup. Backups don't play.
Okay, please can
Backups
we get
don't
back to actual
play.
have like a 5 minute like random commentary. Sorry guys, apologies. I will get us back on track.
Hey, I don't apologize. Like yesterday was a good day for Nigerians in the NFL. Like I don't apologize for that. Like I'm
Okay.
literally a serious advocate for like Nigerians that are in North America to actively get their children involved in American football. Like, bruh, we are built for this shit. Like we are. Like
What I
I
say
just
like
believe we
there'll
are.
be the star safety.
Bro, it's
Probably
not coincidence, bro. It's not.
rocking
It
for the
can't. It
Ravens.
can't be coincidence, guy. It can't be coincidence. I refuse to believe.
Okay. Done with this tangent right now. Are you done? Finally?
Yes, the
Okay.
Super Bowl was great,
Perfect.
bro. I'm still enjoying myself from yesterday. By the way, if you haven't
Yeah, it
noticed,
sounds like we go give you extra time to enjoy yourself off screen. Thank you.
like.
Let's end this episode with ball. Obviously, we're going to have to spend a lot more time on ball. Champions League is going to kick off into the elimination round. The last couple
Yeah,
of games happened. Nothing phenomenal happened in terms of like a big team falling out of the playoff round or not making it in. A couple of teams did make it into the top eight, but that's fine.
Real
So
Madrid,
anybody,
Real Madrid, Real Madrid. You
yeah,
mean Real
anybody
Madrid?
else that you're, I mean, even the playoff games, I don't think there's any really like clash of two titans where it's like one person
Yeah,
will
most
be,
people who were supposed to go straight through went straight.
yeah. So anyhow, we'll bring you guys more updates on the Champions League. But this past weekend was Premier League as always. A couple of big games to start the week. United against Tottenham. Shay, how what is it like? Are you confident to make it over the finish line in terms of five in a row, or are you nervous now?
Full disclosure to like our audience, like I missed the Man City game. I didn't watch it. Man U beat City 2-0. So when it was time to play Arsenal, I was like, yeah, I didn't watch that one. So let me just skip this. We beat Arsenal 3-2. And since then, I have not been watching the games live, guys. Like I'm riding this wave till the wheels fall off. So I always watch the replays. Well, yeah, the Spurs game was good. Um, I haven't been as confident ahead of a Tottenham game as I was ahead of this one, like in a while. And well, it was with good reason, and they proved me right. Yes, many will say Romero killed the game with his red card, but I still kind of felt like United was going to find a way in the end. And I think it's time we start to recognize United as like a serious set
Mm,
piece FC. Set piece. Did you think I was going to say title challenger, bro? Like
okay.
set piece FC, bro. Like we be finding ways to convert from set pieces these days. Like it was a very nicely worked routine from the training ground, and Carrick gave credit to Johnny Evans and the Kaisi. I don't want to butcher his name, but we have a Japanese like match analyst who works on set pieces with Johnny Evans, and yeah, like came up with a nice routine that
Johnny Evans
we
that
competed. That
was
Roy Keane was blasting. That why is he a coach? What does he know? Yes,
when they go
Roy
play
Keane
the
in the mud
when they
as always.
Evans was just being a sports bro.
please,
This guy was
please,
just
please, please.
butchering him and saying that
We
good
might have
quality.
people watching this from Ireland, bro. Like I know a couple of guys that live there that might be watching
Sorry.
this.
Okay.
So
All right. Apologies
please
for the
don't
accent. Trying to
butcher
make
their
it.
accent.
It
Thank you.
was me just trying to imitate Roy. But yeah, it was a good
But yeah,
game. Y'all definitely deserve that. Spurs still struggling to make themselves like out. Like I think they're 9 points away from the relegation zone. So
bro, they are exactly where they were last season. I remember because we were both there, and I thank God we didn't win that Champions League. Sorry, that Europa League. Sometimes because like we definitely would have
yeah,
not
they're
made the
stretched.
strides that we did
They're
this
stretched.
season.
They're
So
stretched. Obviously, they
yeah,
don't have the squad to build it. And we also had a similar couple of years where when we
yeah.
first made it back into it, it was kind of like almost not positive for your continued development. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how you guys do, what you do in the transfer window when that happens, and you're definitely setting yourself up. You need that top four to really set yourself up for a good summer. So you better be in the
We definitely need that midfield overhaul, bro. And like it
You
wasn't
better be
great.
in there. We need somebody who's going to be consistently chasing City because Aston Villa they don't look like they're ready for that.
Oh
For
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
So y'all step up, step up.
That's all you guys, bro. Like fight your battles. Nobody's helping you. We've done our part. We beat both of you. We've done our part. We've
Okay,
done our part.
moving on.
We've done our
Arsenal
part.
played. Bro, maybe you forget like who we played again.
Oh dear.
Who did
Oh
Arsenal play?
dear. You guys play Sunderland, bro. Chill out.
Sunderland, yes, 3-1.
3-0. 3-0 was it? Did they score? Was it 3-0?
3
3-0. 3-0. Sunderland did score.
Yeah, 3-0. 3-0. 2 goals for Goikarez, 1 goal for Kai. Um, yeah, pretty good outing. Love the versatility of Jesus, Kai, and Goikarez. I feel like all of them are going to be relevant down to the end of it. We have Moreno who's out right now, so I think Kai is going to be someone who can offer us that depth in midfield and attack.
Hmm.
Saka is still trying to get back, which we definitely need that to sort of happen. Odegaard is still trying to get back. But on the good side, our defense is looking like all back together, starting four, like the preferred starting four defenders. Calafiori back. Hikapi
Yeah.
coming off the bench to give that support. So it was a good showing altogether. Chelsea continues their continue. They won another comfortable game. Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean they finally figured it out. Bench Garnacho. Clip that. Clip that.
Okay,
They
yes,
bench
Garnacho.
Garnacho, bro. Like there's no point. They realized don't even bring him off the bench. Like just play ball. Enjoy your ball without Garnacho. Like
Um, Newcastle continues to struggle. I think they lost 3-2.
bro,
Uh,
they need to think about their midfield, like Newcastle. Like they need to think about what they really want
bro, they just need to
as a
sell
team.
both Grimares and Tonali. Like, yeah,
How does that help their team? Like
because they need to push the reset. That's really what they need to do.
like I don't know. It's just like that midfield seems like it's like a midfield that is just there to be combative. Like in a game where it's open, you need physicality, runners. Okay, they'll do a good job. But like when the team sits back and they're saying, "Come and break us down," I'm not sure Tonali, Guimaraes,
Yeah, I mean,
Seven
ultimately, those
will
guys
have
are in rotations in top teams, not necessarily like key players for top teams. Like,
yeah.
we're looking at Tonali as a replacement for Moreno, not necessarily as like, hey, come and replace Declan Rice. So that's kind of like the quality I kind of see like these Newcastle players, and they always do well of selling high. So I think
He might start at United.
who
I'll take him. Tonali.
Tonali.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys are still doing your rebuild. But I would say like Tonali will be good for the time being, and then eventually he will be relegated to be like part of the rotation, not a key player. Like your Bruno guy is going to be key. You guys definitely need to get a solid DM that's going to be key.
We
And
pray
then I can
Bruno
see
stays
him,
with us. We pray. We pray he decides to stay with us.
and then I can see him being a mixture between
Best in the
him
league.
and
Best in the league.
yeah, yeah.
Best,
That's another thing that my roommate and I confirmed. Like
best.
finally, Bruno can say he's the best AM in the league.
Like y'all can't be all that Odegaard slander that people used to do. Like
No, 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 no. I think we've come to the full realization that there are
I'm glad.
qualities,
I'm glad.
there are
I'm glad.
levels to it all, and
Arsenal fans, can you hear your colleague?
I
Put
don't think
some
any Arsenal fan
respect.
will.
Put some respect. There's a certain Arsenal fan that I know that will be watching this.
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately
That be
most
calling
Arsenal
Ryan
fans.
Cherky.
Okay, that's
Respect
crazy.
yourself.
That's crazy.
Respect yourself, bro. Respect
That's
yourself.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the big game was City against Liverpool. Obviously, we were hoping that Liverpool could do a job. They're at home.
Yeah.
Like
We're hoping. Yo, we're hoping.
you
I
were
didn't
you
care.
not hoping?
I don't really care. A draw was fine with me. I don't really care. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Doing a job would have been a draw. A draw would have been fine with
oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah. So they take the early, not the early lead. In 80th minute they scored.
Bro,
Beautiful free kick.
that game was an ISO for most of it. Like, he just came alive like towards the end of the game.
Bro, like for 10 minutes, like y'all can't like hold shop. And even that's kind of why I think Slot needs to go. Like his game management is just terrible. He has these guys that just save him. And last season they did a lot of saving him. But now it's like, bro, like you scored the goal, like you're playing this diamond midfield with what's his name? Dutchman.
Bald Dutch coach.
What's
Bald
the
Dutch
Dutch?
coach.
Uh,
Recipe for madness. It will always show, even if they win. Bald Dutch coach is never the answer.
Gakpo. He had Gakpo playing as one of the left sided of the midfield three, and I'm like, bro,
That
like,
that is part of Slot's issues. Like,
what are you doing,
he's too in love with that Gakpo guy. I don't know. Like, to the detriment of Liverpool. Like, I
bro?
don't know.
Like, you just needed to put on like a
He just
midfield.
always shoehorns the guy like into the lineup. Like, I don't know. And yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there was room for him, but it was like, bro, you either take Gakpo off or you take Wirtz off. But like, you need to bring on another midfielder who is going to make you defensively solid. Like, since Liverpool has sold Fabinho, I have never seen that midfield look any way solid. Like they had that
yeah,
one good season
because
where
they
we
haven't signed an actual DM, bro. Like,
yeah.
they
I
haven't
mean,
signed an actual six. Like,
what's his name is Gravenbach is good, but he would be much better if he had someone who sat deeper and he
yeah,
played a little bit
exactly,
higher.
exactly, exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. But
Bald Dutch coach, avoid. Team owners out there, bald Dutch coach,
thoughts
avoid.
about the third goal though.
Yeah, they definitely should have let that stand, but I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Like, the game, the game is like, I
The
don't
game
know.
is the
VAR
game. Is
just
that
be
what you're
doing
about to
whatever they
say?
do. Like, they just be doing whatever they want to do at this point. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care, man. Like, I'm not talking about refs again. Like, what we
Fair.
see is what we get. Like, there's no point. There's no point.
But but yeah, altogether a pretty good weekend of sports. A lot more games going on this midweek and the upper week. I think there's also even yeah, there's midweek games this week and next week, and then we have FA Cup on the weekend. So it's gonna be a hectic
Yeah,
schedule.
y'all have FA Cup. Some of us don't.
Okay,
Some of
sorry,
us don't.
sorry.
But we'll watch. We'll watch. We'll watch.
Hectic.
We'll watch. Okay, we'll watch. But yeah,
But
like, going forward, just to wrap up the show, guys. So get in the comments or our DMs on Instagram, guys. Like, we want to like do like live match reactions because like NFL season is done, so might as well bring the content to you guys earlier now, sometimes live. So if you have any games you would like to join us in covering, like, get in touch. Get in touch.
Please do. Trying to switch it up. Trying to switch it up. But as always, appreciate you guys all. Like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful week.
Yeah, guys, have a good one. Bye.